Yo, people, it's crazy. Julian Alvarez, of Atletico Madrid, could be on his way to Arsenal. Good evening, good afternoon, and maybe for some of y'all, good morning. And you know what? I was just browsing Twitter, seeing, is there any stories, any news going around that I can talk about? And then I stumbled upon a real gem. Yeah. Now, if this one turns out to be true, and obviously, we're waiting for the Fabrizios, the Ornsteins, them man, to talk about it. Yeah. If it's true, I can't lie, people. Next season's looking nice. Yeah, as an Arsenal fan. Now, this is from an account called ZRAFC. Yeah. Fairly credible, a lot of views, a few subscribers, But they got the report from Marca. And Marca, we know, Spanish paper. So there's got to be some sort of legs, right? And then obviously after going through it, I'll kind of explain why this could make some sense. So it is now Arsenal that is pushing the hardest to sign Julian Alvarez. The former Atletico director, Andrea Berta, knows perfectly what Julian can give and has put his name among the priorities for the window. Now, as that one popped up, I looked in one of my group chats and someone else had posted the exact same report, but from a different account, now.arsenal. Yeah? Pretty much says the exact same thing. Only difference is this one's got a picture of Julian Alvarez. Alright, so now look, why does this one make sense? Why could this potentially happen? And I guess people, let me know in the comments below, do you even want this to happen? Because I know I do. You know what I mean? So Julian Alvarez, yeah, obviously he plays at Atletico Madrid, but a lot of you will remember him for his time at Manchester City. Now, this brother, he was touted to be one of the next up-and-coming things out of Argentina. Yeah? He went to Manchester City, and in all fairness, Manchester City did grab a Haaland as well, and the minutes weren't minuting, and, maybe he was overlooked by Pep, because obviously Haaland out here scoring like 50 goals, and it's kind of hard to not play Haaland in the 9 when he's scoring like 50 goals. Do you know what I mean? But his talent is there. It's undeniable. He is an absolute baller. And I don't know, I'm probably going to get shut down for this. Well, I say shut down for this. The way that I'm looking at Julian Alvarez, I'm kind of seeing... Could you be Arsenal's Kun Aguero? Whoa, don't shoot me, don't show. Whoa, put it back in the holster, Sally. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there. You know what I mean? Look, he has been on scintillating form, for Atleti this season, La Liga, 37 matches, 17 goals. 4 assists, La Liga. In the Champions League, 10 matches, 7 goals, 1 assist. Brother's got, quick math, 29 GA in 47 appearances. I'm not going to lie to you, that far clears anything that anyone at Arsenal is producing. And I mean, let's have it right. Like, the season before he left Manchester City, 36 matches, 11 goals, 9 assists in the Prem. In the Champions League, 7 matches, 5 goals, 2 assists. His GA, his ability to deliver is insane. This ain't no... Do you know what? Look, I'm going to be so honest with everybody. I'll be so honest with everybody. For me, Gyökeres is still my number one. But if there is a world, yeah, and do you know what? Yeah, I got to say it. Holy Father, please. Yeah, let there be a world where we sign Gyökeres and we sign Julian Alvarez. Oh my God, I swear down, I will be the most positive Arsenal fan that ever existed in the history of time. Yeah? Now, look, yeah? A bit more on the realistic side now. If we don't want Gyökeres, or it turns out we don't finalize the deal for Gyökeres, I would rather us go for Alvarez than Sesko. Hey, I just say everything that you see in Sesko, Alvarez has it, apart from the aerial thing. But going for someone like Alvarez will, because let's be real, Sesko, his ability with the ball at his feet is not that great. If you go for someone like Alvarez, you're indicating to me that next season you want to play ball. You're indicating to me that we are going to take off the handbrake. We're going to start playing some attractive football. Yeah? This brother is a killer. Oh my God. Premier League experience as well. He's been in the English football and he killed it. Yeah, don't worry. Hi. Alright, people. So look, yeah, I'd like a little bit of, you know what, yeah? You know what, yeah? There was a time when Arsenal could have signed Diego Maradona. He wanted to come to the red and white of North London. But he didn't make it. But maybe Alvarez is the Argentinian that will. I can't lie. Stuff like this is exciting. I so hope, you know what, I'm going to go and I'm gonna refresh my Twitter page. Yeah, in the hopes that I see, do you know what? I'm just going to search for him. I'm just going to search, yeah, Fabrizio. Yeah, we're going to check, yeah, just check as we're recording the video. Has he come out with anything? He hasn't come out with anything yet. Not yet. Don't worry. There's still one more piece of hope. We're going to type in Ornstein. Yeah, Ornstein? Orny? Could it be an Orny bomber? Orny bomber? Orny bomber? Not yet. It's cool. So it's just whispers in the wind at the moment. Yeah? But we don't discriminate. Yeah, we entertain all stories. So obviously, we will be, over the next few days, next coming weeks, we'll be keeping an eye on this story. Yeah, people? And I hate that I have to do this, but I am not saying that Arsenal are signing Julian Alvarez. Yeah? It's like I'm only allowed to talk on things that are 100% real. Like, we will talk upon all reports that excite us. That's what I'm going to tell you, people. Yeah? Because I know there's some haters out there that are going to put in the comments, Arsenal, no one said that Arsenal's going to sign Julian Alvarez. I didn't say we're going to sign Julian Alvarez. I'm just gassed. And you lot can probably tell I'm gassed. I love Julian Alvarez as a player. And I think this will be, I don't know if it's a hot take, but this will be my hot-ish warm take. This will be my warm take before I head out. I think Pep Guardiola regrets letting go of Julian Alvarez, because Julian Alvarez in the Man City team this season, yeah, different. Absolutely different. All of the issues that they've had this season, they wouldn't have if Julian Alvarez was there. And then imagine a world if they kept Julian Alvarez and then went and signed Marmoush as well. Oh, God, thinking the damn. Well, people, just I had to get my feelings and thoughts out there on Julian Alvarez potentially going to Arsenal really quickly. You know, Berta, he knows Alvarez. He's the one that brought him to Atleti. And you know what? He could be the one that can take him away from Atleti. And I don't know, think about it. You know, Part A, his contract running out. Maybe there's an opportunity to make Partey part of the deal, send him back to Atleti. They could do with a player like Partey, because every team could do with a player like Partey. You know what I'm saying? But people, let me know what you think about this deal. Is it something that interests you? Is it something that you want to see? How do you feel Alvarez would fare at Arsenal? Would he fit us? You know, he's played in a similar system. I think the stars are